Hey guys, and welcome to my video. So today it's about the Warden third spec. So the starter look like it's a good one, and actually it have a high burst from what I can see, and it have a good skills. So let's see all of these things. Don't forget to subscribe by the way before we start, and like the video, and let's begin this. So first, before we begin our skills, so let me show you this. So you have some good points on the starter. So you have something called the meltdown. It comes from some skills. When you use it, you will find a bar. This bar will give you some extra skills, and it will make you do higher damage. Okay, for something like on meltdown, you will have attack power more, critical rate more, so that's something important. Also you will have a resist, so all of this will help you so you can do DPS and stand like a beast for sure as you are tanking, and everything will be good for you. Okay, also you have something called tender stats. This stats can come from these skills, and it can give you some extra resist also. So you have a resist states effect upon using your stood skill, which is your right skill or RMB skill. So you will have a resist as you are using this when the tender stats is joined. For sure I will show you all of this. Also can affect this effect, and it can do some damage. Also it's important one, increase damage also taken by the target 1.5% during this effect. Also stats of calendar or tender to trigger the meltdown, that will help you unlock the new skills as I mentioned before. Okay, so for your skills you have your one, it's the block skill. If you use this you can find this skill also. I will show you after I show you your two. So this one just approach and bleed, so it's not an important thing to use it. So for sure the important one to press 1 then 2. This skill can give you the meltdown duration or the meltdown stance as I said before. Also this skill is sharing the cooldown with this skill also. So if I will use this, I will have this on cooldown as you can see. So for your tab as I showed you now, so it can make you also go for the meltdown stance for 10 seconds. You have a resist and you have a good things, so you can go for this. And also you will find some other skills like this tab doing the damage, and you can use also another tab like what I will show you, like this one, so it will help you for sure. Okay, for your 3 it's a knockdown like always. For your 4 it's one of your important skills because it's doing so heavy damage. For your Z it's like always, it's soul flare or soul burn, whatever you want to call it. So for sure it gives you the awaken skills, and also you have awaken skill here on your tab, so you can use both of them. Okay, for your X it's your stun like always. The effect is a bit different, I mean the animation is a bit different. For your C it will make you start something called fury stack, and when you do it you will have 80% damage reduction, so it will help you to stand for sure and resist. For your, it's like this for sure the skill. For your V it starts the tender stats, that what we told before or what we said it about it. So if you go for this and begin to right click, you will begin to lose these stats. If you use your 4 it also does the same stats, and also if you use your V again, so you do the same stats. So all of this time for sure you are resisted. For your right click, like what you saw it, it's like this. For your left click it's actually a resist skill, so it's not something for PvP or sorry for damaging or DPSing, it's just use it to resist. It's like this. For your Q for sure to go behind and go behind again. If you use this away from your or any target, you can do it 2 times like this. For your E it's going forward also and giving you some movement speed. Also for both of them, if you do a good resist you will have a 3% increase on attack power, so for sure that's something good. So if you are fighting you can use this and resist 2 times, so you can increase for sure your resist, and it start until 3 times, so you can do this and get 90 or 9% increase on your attack power. For your SS it's normal like this. Also like always you have your fly combo, so if you do the stun, so press 2 then 2 and make him go down, and it's the same. Also you have this skill, so this one flame oath slash. After you are using your flame oath, watch it your C. So after using this and someone is attacking you, like the boss is attacking you, you can use it so you can do super large amount of break. So that's the break skill on this character, so it's important to focus on this. Also there is a skill you can do it when you are on the meltdown send. So if you go like this, I have my 4 here, change it to flame tremor. So if I use this, it's doing so heavy damage. That's something important for your burst for sure, as you are starting with this. So let's send for the skills. So you have your passive. This one is giving you 5% attack power and 5% critical rate when meltdown effect is triggered. We said about this before. And also here on Divine Soul, this one additional attribute boost upon receiving Soul Flare and Soul Burn for sure. Any one of them can do. So you actually can trigger one of these 3 if you can go for any one of them. I'm not sure how is this going, maybe it's about luck. But anyway, you can trigger any one of them for the critical damage, 30% or 40% or 65%. It's about your luck, look like this. So well, whatever. So now let's go for the talents. So this talent is increasing the damage of your important skills, so your tab and your 4 and your other 4 and your other tab on awaken. So it's about all of this. If you go to this one, so it may remove for some skills like flame to wit and share, not sure why. So you can get this tab, it's doing some damage with some combos, I'm not sure why, but anyway, some changes here for the tab. It's doing less damage here and 10 stats 3 hits and doing something different. And also here for your 4, it's doing for less damage, so I'm not sure what is good about this. But anyway, you'll start here, you will not use the normal tab use Heaven, but actually you will start with Firebrand first. So if I will go like this, I think I still can do it, but for sure this one not for PvE, and that's something for sure and clear to me. Okay, this one remove combined faction from this skills, Firebrand, Fire Quick, Fire Tremor, and the changing scenes. Your tab is here normally, nothing to change on this. This skill now is called the Flame Quick Aura, so it's doing things differently. Also you have this one doing higher damage and recover resilience more than before. Also you have this one, Flame Tremor but Aura also. So some small changes, this one is doing more damage. It's not stacking by the way. So I have my 4 like this. Okay, so if I will go like this also. Well, some changes, but this one for PvE, sorry, for PvP for sure. So anyway, put this aside and begin to look to this. So this one made you unlock this skill, for sure we know it. If we go to this one, it will make you do this skill. Actually I didn't find it, or actually you can use this skill while you are blocking. It make a parry attack for 1 second just, and also it can make you stat 7 from the tender stats. Okay, so if I will use this one, then F, but for sure I need something from this, like what they say. But actually the parry can happen, or if you do a parry you will get the stats. So if you didn't, like what happened, nothing will happen. Here, this one, it's pulling the others for sure for you. So that's a good looking skill and I like it actually. Just like this. It should pull, but this range damage is not pulling. So whatever. This one is for your Q, you can use it for 2 times as you saw before. This one is using for Q if you do it with a combo. So actually the cooldown is increasing. I don't see any point from this one anyway. And this one is a bit different. So if I will use X, my X have a resilience more for 20%. For sure this one for PvP without I even know. And also your 3, it will be like this. You can do it like 2 times. It's called the level 3 one. So it's like this. Whatever. Let's go for next. So here your V is stating the tender stats for sure, as you know. If you use your right click you will resist. This one it makes some different skills. so it gives you a different skill on your V. It will make the damage doing a bit down and the 10 stat a bit. Okay, and for your LMB you have a different LMB after you use your V. So the skill will change like this. If you use your V, it will be like this. If you use your LMB, it will be like this. We have this one, change Infernal Slash also to Infernal Leap, enhance skill, unlock Infernal Strike. So if you use your V, it will do a stun. If you use your V again, it will launch him to in air. And if you use this, move behind your opponent. So let me show you this first. So first V is doing like this, second V stun, third doing the launch, so you can use your 2 and make your combo. Okay, for here, Solar Flare. First one, it makes your Black Wind effect. Party member within range for sure you will give it to them, and actually you will do a damage around you. So if you look to this, use it, you are doing some damage here. Okay, second one, if you use it, for sure you will lose the damage as you using the skill for 5 meter, but you will trigger that wind for sure. Is the normal things, as you know. The different will be Solar Flare, fits stuff, Searing Step, and some skills cooldown will be 5 seconds from 50 seconds. That's the good thing about it. This one is for PvP. Solar Flare trigger 30% damage reduction, so it will make you giving the 30% damage reduction, and it will give you 30% max HP more as a shield effect. If I will use it, as you can see my HP here, my HP now have a shield. It's like a guardian shield until for sure it finish. Then I will attack, or I will take the damage for my main health. So it's a good skill for PvP for sure. Okay, if you will ask me about the skills, so I see the first 5 things is good. Some of them I need to actually give it a try, but for sure anyone from this is for PvP. This 2 is for PvP also this for PvP, so I don't see any point from them. Also the same here. Maybe this one can go a bit here or here, but for sure I prefer this one because I need the skill as I am approaching the boss. Well, I can't really say, but if I will say, this one will be better also. So that's how it will go. For your points, for sure we have to find this, but before this let's talk about your items. For your Mystic Badge, it will work as always with Soul Flare. It will give you damage for sure, Black Wind, give everything you know, and some skills for sure will get better. For your Soul Badge, it will work with Flame Tremor, your 4, but the other 4 will work with it, stat 7 Enforce effect. So you share your right click on someone stack of Enforcer effect to deal additional damage with 1000% of attack power, so deal additional damage also was 500% of attack power. Okay, other things will be Bracelet. Bracelet will work with Flame Tremor or Flame Twitch, so it's working with your 4 also, and it triggers the effect for sure. It will make your right click and your right click and your right click increase on damage. So everything is talking about your right click and your 4, and for sure your soul burn. Okay, so that's how things is going. Now I want to know which skills I have to put the points on, so let's try this. For now I can't really tell about the rotation because I need to try a lot, but from what I can see I have to go for the soul burn, and also I have to go for the other stance and use my 4 and use my other skills at this point. I can say this skill is not doing any damage, so maybe I can use it early also for the Fury stack. So let me give it a try like this. So going like this, going like this, going like this, then go like this, and begin to do my damage. I didn't like my burst that much, or maybe we didn't like it. Okay, for sure if I will use my V for some stats, also my V is doing a lot of good damage, so I will have to use it, use my tab until this begin to go down like this, and use my 4, doing a good damage. I will wait for one more try so I can see. Seems a bit better. Okay, so that's enough. So awaiting share my right click on soul burn, stroke or start the right click also on the share. That's the best thing. Flame to it after this. So let me check this. So awaiting start. This one can say a bit heavy. I can put 5 points on this. Second one was stroke or stock, not stroke, stock. So 5 from this, and this one share, this still on right click also, so I can put 5 on them. If I want to do, maybe I can give stock more points. I can go for awaiting share and give it the most points for sure. That's about you. So if I will get any more points, for sure I will put it on awaiting stock because it's the best still here for sure and the one giving you the most damage. And that's it. So that's how I can see the character. I feel it's good in compared to the DPS I could do with the other two specs. I feel this one is higher on damage by far, but until I can get some better items I can test this, and for sure I will have to play the other two a bit more so I can understand the rotation more than this, and will make you another video for the DPS test later. So with this, it's the end of the video. So thank you for watching guys, and see ya in the next video. Bye bye.